Hello, fellow steward. Thank you so much for joining me for yet another class. I am Dr. Winnie Wamulanga here at SheStewards Financial Ministries. This is class number 10 of the SheStewards Budgeting Series. All right. So today we're diving into a powerful and sometimes tricky topic. It is budgeting as a couple or family. I'll ask this question. I wanted to say this, if you've ever fought over money, or maybe you've avoided talking about it as a family, then this session is right for you. All right? This is your session. And my friend, this is class number 10. And the scripture today is Amos chapter 3, verse 3. And we are reading, "Can two work together unless they agree? Let's learn how to live together in financial agreement." All right? So, the question then is, why do couples and families struggle with budgeting? I'm laughing because it's been that way in my family for so long until I knew that it was time for us to change. Okay? So, my friend, no one is here to judge you. We are here to grow together. This is something that's really hard. Money can cause tension in any relationship. And I think most divorces are due to money issues. I might be wrong. All right? So, some of the common issues are when you have different money personalities. It has been that way in my family. I am a spender. My husband is a saver. I actually am a giver. I spend, I give. I'm just learning. I've just learned that, hey, saving is really good. I'm not talking about hoarding. Hoarding is not advisable for us as Christians. It is saving a particular amount of money when you have one that you have a goal for, right? Then two, another common issue is lack of communication in spending. Sometimes couple will not even share how much income they've received. That's gonna be hard in a relationship. 3, hidden spending or financial secrets. Does it ring a bell? If not, then this class is not for you. Please share it with someone that needs this one. Okay? Then 4, when you don't have shared goals as a couple or as a couple, it's going to be hard. All right? Remember, the enemy wants division. But when you budget together, budgeting together actually builds unity. And then you will have a unified vision. Okay? So, let's have this money talk. You can't budget together without honest communication. You need to communicate with your spouse. You can start, please have a monthly money date. In this date, you'll review last month's expenses. You'll talk about upcoming needs like maybe school fees, groceries, emergencies. You'll set goals together. Please, during this meeting, keep it calm. Be kind to one another because you're in love. This is the love of your life, right? Be respectful. This is a partnership. It's not a battleground. I'm saying this because I've seen couples come to me and it's like a battleground. You know, people are really fighting about finances. And it's so sad when you look at them and you're asking yourself, I thought this was supposed to be love. How do they sleep together? How do these two share a bed? You know? So please, let's learn to communicate with our spouses when it comes to money issues, all right? Proverbs 15:22. I'm saying this because I've gone through it, all right? If I didn't, then I wouldn't be talking to you about it because I wouldn't even know what to say. Proverbs 15:22 reminds us that plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors, they succeed. Okay? So, how do we build a joint budget? It's going to be a step-by-step for couples. Step number 1, because you're not working alone now, you're working with someone else. Combine your income, even if you keep separate accounts. I'm not saying that you have to have the same accounts. No, you can have separate accounts, but make sure that you're open. You're open. Tell your spouse, let your spouse know how much you earn and how you plan on spending it. All right. So you've combined your incomes, even if you keep your account separate. Then you list all monthly expenses. You need to include your rent or mortgage, your utilities, your food, your transportation, of course, the tithe or giving, savings, debt repayments, family fund, everything. Okay? Step number 3, agree on which categories and limits. If you've missed our classes on categories, please go back. I think starting from classes number 4 to number 8, I talked more extensively about categories. All right? So, if one of your partners is, if one of the partners is detail oriented, my husband is, and the other is free spirited, just wants to give, maybe to spend, of course I had to learn. I still needed my marriage. I still wanted my husband. Okay? And then if the other one is free spirited, I said I was, you have to make sure that you meet in the middle. Create a middle ground. Okay? The tip here is use the cash envelopes or budgeting apps like Good Budget or even a shared Google Sheet. It will help. I don't know whether the jar system will work in this case, but maybe not, because for us as a couple, we used a shared Google Sheet. I just told you that method. I didn't want to say it, but yeah, please find a method. Remember, in budgeting, you find a method that works for you and stick with it. All right? So, what if you're budgeting with children? Now you're bringing the children into the picture. You're bringing the children into your picture. These are your children. Whether it's your stepchildren, whether it's your adopted children, whether it's your spiritual children, please involve them. You can involve them in age-appropriate ways. You can start by showing them how you budget for groceries or back to school. You're training them, all right? You're training them about things you wish you had known decades before. You're giving them please give them allowances and teach them to give, to save, and to spend. All right? Please celebrate milestones as a family. You don't have to be going out to eat or in expensive restaurants. Just do something that's within your budget. All right? Proverbs 22, chapter 22, verse 6 says, "Train up a child in the way he should go." My friend, budgeting is stewardship. It's discipleship. It's kingdom training for your household. And so please, let's learn to do this together as a family. All right? If I had known all these truths, I should have started with my children when they were really younger. Because now as I try to involve them, they're asking me so many questions. Because I haven't been a good person with savings either. Right? And neither has my husband been. Yeah, he's been saving, but I don't think we've been doing it rightly. So our children have been coming in with questions, and now we are answering those questions. And the more we are budgeting together with our children, we are realizing that we should have done these things earlier, but it's never too late, my friend. All right? So please review, because you're now working together. You're not alone. You need to review. You need to adjust, and then you have to stay in agreement. Remember, it's a family thing. I will repeat, life changes, so your budget should also change. Okay? So, please review this budget monthly. Adjust it for income changes, for new goals, and even for unexpected expenses. Remember, I talked about the miscellaneous. Those are you have to plan for those. You have to adjust for those because life happens. All right? I want you to know that you need to celebrate progress. You don't have to be perfect. The fact that you have started saving with your family, bravo. Unity is what will matter. In this case, when you're budgeting with your family or as a couple, your unity, your togetherness will be more than the numbers. Thank you so much. Congratulations. I will leave you with Ecclesiastes chapter 4 verse 9. It says, 2 are better than one because they have a good return for their labor. Okay? So your homework for today is to set a date for your first money meeting. Remember to keep it calm. Remember you're in partnership. It's not a battleground. All right? Because you love each other. Or maybe if you don't, then you shouldn't be together anyway. Or if you don't love each other, then you need to get into marriage counseling. We don't do that here. There are other people professionals people that are called to do that. All right. So, number 2, write down shared financial goals. For example, paying off a debt, saving for a family trip. Please do. Pray over your budget together. Comment below. What's your biggest challenge when you're budgeting as a couple or a family? Don't forget to subscribe. Click on that button if you've not already done so. Please share this with your family member, and stay tuned for class number 10. Remember, class number 10 will be about creating a monthly budget that you can actually stick to. Thank you. Stay blessed. Oh, yeah.